Yeah.
All right, we're back. We're dicked.
We're dicks.
We're dicked in the ass. Gotta clean off this fucking controller.
Oh, do I got shit all over it?
Yeah.
No, I probably sweat.
No, it's just the fact that you're a disgusting specimen.
Oh, okay, all right. If that's all.
Speaking of Chase being a disgusting specimen.
Yeah. Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time for my psychoanalysis.
It's State of the Union. That's what it is.
That was good.
Oh, by the way, so Chase beat Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Every level, every path, I beat him up.
This is probably going to take more time, but now I'm playing Transformers, the 2004 one, which is the greatest game ever made.
Sure.
I am Endless Jess.
Oh,
I'm
Amazon
at
Waterfall.
Amazon.
What a man.
I'll do the bottom one.
Play as Commander.
Should I do Recruit or Veteran?
Do Commander, bro.
I'll do Recruit so we can go through it
You're
faster.
a pussy.
I know like all the minicon locations for like Recruit and Veteran pretty well, but Commander is like they're even harder to find.
Good.
So here's the story of this game. Cybertron, Decepticons and Autobots are fighting.
No way, really? I thought they were friends.
And then the Decepticons, well, the minicons bailed like a million years ago. They're like, fuck this shit. I'm sick of the Trump-Hillary war.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Autobots are like, Hillary, but then the Decepticons are like, Trump. And so they made a bunch of clones called the Decepticlones that like basically helped them win the war.
Mm-hmm.
And now the only Autobots left are Hotshot, Red Alert, and Optimus.
Okay.
And like, look, you can see Optimus and Megatron are going down. Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah. So blocky.
Yeah. And Cybertron's in ruins, and like Optimus is like, fuck, we're totally fucked. And then this minicon signal comes down, and it's like, oh shit, there's hope. We can get the minicons to help us out and tip the scales.
Time to tip the scales. Let's fire it.
Yeah, so here it is. Pew! And they're like, those minicons have been like in space for 1 million fucking years, and now we can use them to help out. This is
So
like,
did they crash on Earth?
Yeah.
So then why does Megatron just kill Optimus now and not worry about it?
Because they get away. I don't know. You're asking too many questions.
Seems a little dumb. Optimus is literally within his grasp. I mean, he's right there.
Yeah, he's right over there. Yeah.
Oh, so they're not going to show it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
basically.
way to go, fucking morons.
So now we've got like an HQ, and we go to the levels on Earth, and there's like no humans around, even though there's like obvious evidence of human base.
It'd be too much
places.
to program humans into the game.
Yeah, and also it'd be gay as shit. Like,
Yeah.
fuck the humans. Like, nobody cares about that shit. But anyways, whoops. It's triangle. It's not circle. Anyways. Yeah. So the first level is Amazon. Oh, anyway, sorry for hijacking the conversation.
So it wasn't one yet.
Yeah. So what's wrong with you, Chase? You're sitting over here giving out advice like a Pez dispenser.
Oh. So you mean what I give out is in high demand and is delicious?
I was gonna say it's full of chemicals and
Yeah,
gets
bad for
worse.
you.
it gets worse the older you are. Well, anyways, yeah. How about that? How about that? Oh fuck! I gotta change the y-axis because it's inverted when you start.
That's really dumb.
Yeah, every time. Oh, get that vibration out of here. I'll turn on the music too.
I mean, I could just turn on the TV or whatever.
No, it's gay.
Okay.
Oh.
So my
oh,
prop.
oh,
Oh
no,
my god.
no, it's still wonky. Oh my god, it didn't. I did the wrong thing.
X, you fucking
I'm sorry.
dumbass.
I'm sorry. Okay.
My fucking problem is you're fucking horrible at the stupid game.
Yes. No, I'm the best
You're
at this
fucking
game.
incompetent.
I
That's
am
my
Endless
problem.
Jess. I'm the best at video games. Just kidding, I suck at them.
Alright, let's see. My problem.
Your problem is getting on
is-
top of shit.
Oh, I was gonna go like, I'm gay. You fucking ruined it.
Oh, the sheep over meme is the best meme.
It really is. But yeah, my thing, I'm good. I am good at coming up with ideas, and I like my ideas. I just don't do anything with them.
Yeah.
And that's my thing.
You do have good ideas.
Ooh.
That's it.
Oh,
That's,
good. Someone said it.
like you. No, like you do have like really interesting ideas, and then you just like don't make things.
Right.
And I like if I had good ideas, which I have a good idea every once in a while, but if I just had good ideas, then I'd constantly be making things. I have decent ideas, and I'm still constantly making things.
Yeah. Oh God, it's just that I don't understand the drive. Like, it's funny because I'll have a drive in the worst moments to have them. I'll be at
driver.
Yeah. I'll be at like fucking work and I'll come up with something like, God, I want to do something like that. But then I'll get home and I'll be like, oh, shit, I can't do anything. I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I still let myself be chained down by that feeling, which is a horrible thing to do.
Yeah.
And even though I know that, it's still hard for me to buckle down and do something.
Yeah, I mean,
which sucks. I hate being self-aware enough to know that I'm doing it. Makes me really
stop
fucking
that.
bummed.
Stop that, you bitch. It's just like, see, like I it's hard for me to like tell you to like do X or Y because like you want to do like prose writing.
Yeah, or like I'd like to make books. If something gets adapted into a show, I'm definitely going to be involved.
Yeah.
Make sure they don't fuck it up.
But well, see, you'd write the book, and then I'd like adapt it into The Shining.
Yeah, and then I'd look over your fucking shoulder, and be like, yeah, what are you gonna? Well, oh yeah, is that what you think that was about?
And I'm gonna
like,
be like,
oh, so you think this scene's because of that? Oh, well, let me pull out my mansplaining suit and explain to you what's going on here.
Basically, yeah, that's it. That's it in a nutshell.
Yeah.
But see the thing is, like, I'm not too keen on prose writing because I don't read a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's furthermore, that's why I can't like really encourage you to do one thing or another, because I'm just not invested in the medium the way I am with film or animation.
Right. I'm not anywhere near as invested in film as you are. And then with animation, like, I feel like if I had an into the industry, then I'd probably hop on.
Oh, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Well, I know.
No, you and I don't have ins.
What I mean by in is this, like, if the opportunity presented, like, hey, they want to, like, let's say somebody was hiring for a writer for animation stuff, to do screenwriting things for that, then you'd be like, yeah, that sounds fun. But I'm not interested in doing the animation stuff myself,
Right.
So that's the only way I'd get into that field.
Look at this dude. Look at him, he's so cute.
Yeah, it's adorable. Just punch him.
Yeah. Yeah, well, okay, the tough thing with animation is, like, in order to like get in as a writer, you kind of like also have to be a drawer. And I can't do that. But film is like, okay, I can write without being able to film something.
How much of the drawing do you think Dan Harmon's involved with in Rick and Morty?
Okay.
You see all that?
Okay.
Like, he's there doing all the writing. He's there probably helping the voice actors nail their lines in what way he wants them to do it.
Yes.
Like,
I feel like Dan Harmon's kind of a special case, though.
Well, even still, like, I'm saying, like, if there's any position I'd like to be in, is one similar to, like, with what Dan Harmon has.
Right. It requires the least amount of work. You just
not the least amount of work. It's just like that's the work I want to do. Is what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to do the animation myself.
Sure.
I want to be the one telling them what to animate.
I want to know.
All right, Tarzan.
No, I'm JonTron.
Oh.
I burst into song and play video games. That's me.
I thought you were going into that that Phil Collins song. I want to know. Can you show me?
Yeah. JonTron.
AKA Phil Collins. It's his reincarnation, even though he's not dead, I don't think.
Yeah, well, that's another thing is, like, you and I are not draw boys.
No.
I
used to be a draw boy when I was a kid. I just sort of lost it.
I've never been much of like I don't know how cameras work that much, or like I
don't know how cameras work, but you know what's a good shot.
Yeah.
And you know what kind of shots you'd like to see.
Right.
But that's like half the battle,
But see, I feel the reason why I'm okay with like settling on screenwriting is just because like that's something that I can hone my craft, but I don't have to like be like an expert at like one on the technical side. Like I can just write a cool scene, and then that's it. And of course, like the trouble there with animation is that like for like a lot of these shows, it's written from like the storyboards, which are drawn by people who can be draw boys.
Yeah.
And I can't, at least not at the moment. Like not given my level of skill. So I can't. Back to what I was saying. Basically, it's hard for me to give you advice on like here's what you need to do to hone your craft, to become, you know, like get in shape with prose writing, because I just don't know it.
Well, I'm not here for advice for like how to get better at writing. I'm here for the how to get to writing.
Right.
That's my problem. I think once I finally have somehow get that mindset to just buckle down and just do it, then I'll be fine. But like, it's not that, it's weird. It's not that I'm afraid of my thing being bad per se, because I know when things are bad when I write them. It's that I'm not necessarily convinced I'm writing it the right way, if that makes sense.
Go on.
Like, if I'm writing a scene, I don't know if what I'm saying is what I'm actually thinking until way after the fact.
Fuck. I don't know.
Because I got the idea in my head, but I also don't know how to describe it well enough. Which I know takes practice, but, you know, I feel like I'm still lacking even without the practice.
Right. Well, describing things is a pain in the ass, and I hate it, and it's the worst thing ever, and that's why I'm not prose boy. Shit, what was the first part of your point?
Wait, was it that, fuck. Sorry, I started watching you play the game and I got distracted.
What was the first part of your point?
Was it
God,
getting down to write? Like actually just getting myself to write?
Yeah. Oh, you were saying like you don't think it's like necessarily that you're afraid to write.
It's not that I don't. It's not that I don't think it's that I think that what I'm gonna write is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
And that's definitely part of it, but I don't think that's like what's stopping me.
Okay. Because I was gonna say like one of the things that like would prevent me from working on projects in the past is just the fear that I wasn't going to do it properly. Like I had a cool idea, but I wasn't going to execute it well, and that it was just going to be like this terrible idea that hung around, you know, forever, and just no one ever watched, and that would be the tragedy. But now I've just like I've sort of like gotten into the mindset that like while I'm making it, it's like, okay, in the next couple of years I'm probably going to think this whole thing is like trash. So the only thing I can do is just like work with it as much as I can now and then move on.
Mm-hmm. Did you have more to say on that?
No, that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Well, okay. You said it's more like you're not sure how to
do it properly.
Yeah, do it properly. To which that was my point. Is I was gonna say like, it's not about writing. Like writing isn't really about writing. It's about rewriting.
Mm-hmm.
And so like you have like the initial idea and you have the drive to bring it into action, but really like you can only guarantee that it's gonna be good after you've like honed it and put pressure on it and like put it through the presser like several times.
Mm-hmm.
And then like only like once you come through it like on different states of mind and you say like it's good through those like multiple versions of you can finally like reach an actually good thing. Mm-hmm. And it's only that's the way that you're gonna make something good, because otherwise, you know, it's just like you thought that it was good when you were like, I don't know, in a really funky mood, you were sleep deprived and you didn't know what the fuck you were talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the thing that's mainly keeping me back is just the perfectionist in me.
Yeah.
Which he
which
is
like
got a
evil,
firm fucking grasp on me. Like he's
Satan.
Yeah, like
Satan got a hold of this boy.
He is Patrick, and he just fucking knifed that fucking jellyfish net through my arm.
I know what you're referencing. Oh god.
Yeah.
That's not really a good reference to pull out at this time.
Oh, I don't care. But I feel that's kind of like the way I feel. Like it's lodged in me. Like it's not like I can just ignore it. It's like a fucking it's like an open wound that's just stinging.
Yeah. Yeah. I get you.
It's pouring out and my creativity is pouring out from me.
Well, part of it too is like, I don't know. I feel like I used to have perfectionist issues.
Well, tell me how you got over them.
I don't know. It just stopped.
You fucker, you're useless to me.
Yeah, I think it was just like, I think it might have been that I just realized, like, I started having that endless Jess attitude of like everything I make is gold, and so it's just like I don't make it perfect. I don't need to make it perfect. It already is perfect.
Right. I unfortunately don't have that even if it's fake, that self-confidence in me.
Right.
Yet. I'm sure if I get past this fucking funk, I'll be fine. But, it's just getting through this.
Well, like, part of it is, like, kind of approaching it with the attitude that, like, you feel like your thing deserves to be out there. Like, your creation is so, like is good enough. Because there's a lot of shit content out there.
Oh, of course, I've experienced it.
And so, like, if you sit back and say, like, okay, well, what's the thing that I'm making? The thing that I'm making is like way cooler than that crap. So my thing deserves to be out there. Oh fuck, who's shooting at me? Oh shit, that's never happened before. Of the millions of times. Oh fuck, I've never fought these guys before.
Oh. Yeah, man, I know this level like back of my hand. I
do, but there's guys all over. I know this
like the back of my hand. When did that freckle show
up? So if you look at like all the garbage that's out there, and then you say like, okay, well my thing's way better than this. It deserves to be out there.
But that's not what I'm thinking in the moment when I'm writing it. What I'm thinking is just like, okay, how the fuck do I get this through?
What would you say is like the hardest part about writing a story? Like beginning, middle, end, rewriting, what?
Probably. The end is easy, and I think it's sort of like a mix between the beginning and middle.
Yeah.
Cause it's a little hard for me to come up with where to start, but it's that fucking middle. You know what? It's the middle. It's the middle that fucking gets me.
It's like the lull.
Cause the way I come up with ideas, I have all these fucking scenes. I have all these fucking things I know lead into each other. I just don't know how they get to each other. That's the fucking part that gets me. And usually the beginning is one of those things, like, I know what happens after what could be the beginning.
Yeah.
If that makes fucking sense. Like, I have something like, okay, well, this will happen, but first I need to start out somewhere, because I can't just start with this thing, because it would make no sense.
Holy fuck, that was easy.
Well, you shot a missile at him, so.
Yeah, but usually the spiders are harder. But I am on recruit, so. I am a bitch.
Yeah, you're on pussy mode.
Well, I think part of what helped me with that is just the fact that like I'm okay with the idea of like actually just like writing for most of my free time. Yeah. So that like whenever I think like how should this go down? How should this? Oh fuck! I don't need to be driving here. Should I have this happen first or that? I'm okay with the idea of just like writing it and spending like a fuck ton of time on that one thing to explore all the possibilities like a fucking scientist. God, there's like nobody up here. There's normally like a swarm of guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just usually too in my head about it when I'm writing. Which, hate it. If there was an off button, I'd remove it from my fucking brain. Well, I mean, I'd turn it off and then remove the switch. Like, I'd get rid of the possibility of turning it back on.
Oh, okay. You have a way with words.
You have a way with words. You should be a writer.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. What was I gonna say?
I don't know. Not you.
I don't know.
Oh, a spider.
Yeah. These guys are swanky.
For the entire game in the fucking Amazon.
No. This is the first level. What do you think so far?
Of the game?
Yeah.
It seems alright. Seems a little tedious.
It's pretty dope.
I feel like if I got into it as a kid, I'd be more down.
Oh, definitely.
But like now, I just feel like it's too fetch questy, too tedious. I'm just looking around for stuff. Not
well, no, there is a specific like thing that you need to do in each level.
Right, but.
Oh fuck.
Good job.
Dude, I've fallen off this mountain so many goddamn times. Well, I'm sliding into a tree.
Yeah. Well, way to lose like 15 minutes of progress.
That's not that bad. Like, look, they have a fucking line in the ground so that you know where to go. It's
Wow,
like
way to hold my hand.
It's the.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to rip into the game. It seems fine enough.
It's the opposite of fetch quests, you motherfucker. Except at the end when you do.
Well,
it's
just the way you're playing it. You're playing it like a fetch quest because you're going after all the mini cons.
Well, no, they're just on the way.
I don't know. It seemed like you've gone out of your way for a couple.
Some of the data cons I went out of my way for.
And also when you say, you said at the beginning, like, oh, I know where all the mini cons are. That's like, okay, so you had to find them.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
What was it? So, anyways. Yeah, no. So, like, you gotta approach it like a scientist. Like, you gotta just be like, okay, I've got, and like part of it is I think about like what I would do with my free time if I just like was already famous and I didn't have to like write for a living.
Well, see, if I were a writer and I was famous, I would just keep writing to keep getting that out.
Yeah. So.
Well, because once you're at that point where you're famous, you already know you're good enough. That way, you don't have to worry about being good enough. Now you just gotta worry about making stuff.
You can just experiment around.
Yeah, exactly. Well, now that once you reach that skill level, that's when you have a little bit more freedom with yourself.
Yeah. Well, I just treat it like that already. Is just like act like I can just experiment all damn day.
No, I'm not the best actor, so it's a little difficult. Yeah, I'll just take practice, I guess.
Guy's a heavy unit. You got the light units.
Oh, really? Because he looked really small and nimble.
You got the light units, the medium units, and the heavy units. And there's like a fuck ton of different types of... Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, fuck. You got a ton of different types of medium units. The heavy units do it. What the fuck was that?
That was a fucking ceiling fan. That was weird. Anyway, enough about this gay-ass game.
The best game ever made.
Yeah, that's what I said, this gay-ass game.
Yeah, so if you just sit down and just like, okay, well, what if I do this? What if I do that? What if I do this? And you like it does take work at the beginning because like Steven and I, for like pretty much the month of June, I would just go over to Steven's house and hang out with him and we'd try and write something.
And weed.
Yeah, writing and weed, bro, fucking sick.
I've actually been considering that to see if that was a way to calm me down.
Yeah. Or like
I mean, I can't
apparently
do that. I can't do that in fucking Texas because they crack down on that.
Damn.
No, you can't even do medicinal.
Really?
Without like a hard like like you have to have like a legit doctor, like you'd be like you have to have it.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Gay are my thoughts.
And there's Colorado where you can just walk right into a dispensary, which is what my dad did.
There's Colorado where they have like weed growing on the sidewalk.
Yeah, like he just went into the dispensary, which he took pictures of because it was like a wonderland in there. He just came back with some, and there it is.
I wonder if Adderall would do it.
Maybe.
Jesse said that.
I have considering that too because that just makes you focused.
Yeah.
I think if I have that focus, I'll just not have these second thoughts fucking biting into me.
Yeah. You just gotta sit down and you gotta do it. Also, like that's it.
Also, what's been getting to me lately is that not getting to me, just having too into video games recently. It's sort of like how you've had the problem of consuming too much content. I've been playing too many video games.
Yeah.
Because I get into these moods where I just have to play everything.
Yeah, well, I've got like a PCP issue where, or not just PCP, but I've called it content bulimia, where I will discover something on the internet and then I'll just binge all of that for like however long it takes to binge it.
I've got like fucking video game bulimia. I've played through Persona 5 again. I played through Pokemon Platinum twice.
Damn, dude.
I think I'm a little bit ways through Pokemon like White. This always happens to me like every year with Pokemon, where I just have the need to play through all of them once.
Platinum is so dope, though.
It really is, dude. It's fucking great. Like I got this Frostlass that's fucking cool. I've never used one before, and I'm using a Rampardos, which has been like fucking oof. I think it's sick, dude.
I love how I've never used
the fucking highest attack stat.
Really?
Like its health is it's like level 40 now. Its like health is like 127. Its attack is like 160.
Damn, dude.
Like I've got Infernape and I've got all these Pokemon, and its attack stat blows every single.
Oh, you've
stat
got
out of the water.
Infernape, huh?
Its attack stat is as high as like Gastrodon's HP.
Hang on a sec. You've got Infernape, huh?
Yeah, I didn't want to use a fucking Rapidash or Houndoom.
Yeah, but I'm just yeah. Oh, Infernape is such an inferior version of Blaziken.
Well, yeah, it is. I can still use it though. I didn't say it wasn't a good Pokemon. I just said it's worse than Blaziken.
Oh, whatever. Infernape's the coolest guy ever.
You know, whenever he's alone in a room without Blaziken.
Fuck you, Blaziken's retarded.
Anyway, yeah, well, I mean, that was my second playthrough. My first one I had Empoleon, and I used a Miss Magius, which was fucking amazing.
Magus?
Yeah, Miss Magius. Miss Magius.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Misdreavus is evolved.
Yeah,
it's got that cool fucking witch hat.
Yeah,
it's fucking dope, dude. It's a good Pokemon.
Fuck.
It was amazing. I used to use a Scyther and a Scizor, because I evolved it.
Well, anyways, yeah, you get on like a big video game.
Oh,
kick.
huge! Like I mean, I Dark Souls, like, dude, fucking like Bloodborne is my favorite of the Soulsborne series.
Yeah.
But Dark Souls 3 is so easy to slip into.
Yeah.
Like I can run through that game no fucking problem.
Dark Souls 1 is really easy to slip into.
Well, I mean, it's easier for you to slip into. It's a little harder for me because of things like the fucking Capra Demon and the Bed of Chaos that I don't want to deal with. Like I think of those and I'm like, I don't want to deal with those. But there's not a boss in Dark Souls 3 where I think that.
But is there a boss in Dark Souls 3 where you're like, this is the coolest thing ever?
Oh god, yeah.
Like cooler than Sif.
Cooler than Sif? Like, well, Sif is cool from a storyline point of view. If it was just him, just a boss, just a big dog, it's all right.
Well, yeah, but that's.
But he's only cool to me now because I know all this Artorias shit.
Well, okay. What about Artorias? Artorias is badass.
He's pretty badass. But there is a boss like that for me in Dark Souls 3, and that's the fucking Abyss Watchers.
Oh yeah,
it is the fucking coolest fight in all of Souls for me. Just for me. Not saying like trying to say it's better than other bosses.
Chase, you need to be more objective with your opinions.
Fine, I'm objectively thinking it's okay for me. Anyway, but because they're these guys, you walk into the fight, like you walk in, they're fighting each other because they have to, and then they come after you, and one helps him out, and then another one, it's kind of like ambiguous. You don't know what it's gonna fucking do. It's a wild card.
Yeah.
Then you beat their first form, and it's fucking cool, and they resurrect all as one guy. All as one guy to handle you, and he's got fire powers. He's all embered up, and his flames on fire. His sword's got fire that's on fire, and it's fucking cool as shit. And the music is it's like my favorite boss track.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking dope.
Yeah, it is dope.
And I always seem to line up maybe it's just the way the song is, but I always line up the transformation sequence with the song so perfectly. Because what happens is like the guy collapses, then all like the blood escapes from all the corpses and goes into one body.
Yeah.
And then he rises up he sticks his sword into the ground. And he's like on fire. He's lifting himself up. He swings his sword out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. He's like, okay, now I'm ready. I'm just like, yes, fucking impale me.
Take me to church.
I want you to stick me with your fucking fire sword, and then I'll backstab you. Because that's how you beat the boss.
He's really easy to backstab.
He really is, actually, yeah. It was funny because I bought I bought my brother Dark Souls 3 because he had to go to summer school, and he was having a real hard time with it. It was for math.
Oh no!
But he passed his final test, so I told him like, hey, you passed that, I'll go get you like Dark Souls 3 or something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I went and got that for him, and he was having so much trouble with the Abyss Watchers. He's
Yeah.
like, can you just fight this for me? I was like, okay, I'll fuck around, and I accidentally beat him. But the thing is, he was like severely underleveled using a shitty weapon.
Oh,
but
damn.
I just know this boss so well that I could just run circles around him. But it's so much fun to fight. I love it. But yeah, I went in immediately backstabbed him. Like I'm talking like within the first 5 seconds. And he's just like, wait, you can do that? I'm just like, yeah, that's how you beat him. And I never swung my sword. I always backstabbed the entire fight. It was so great.
Well, yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, it's really hard for me to get access to video games because I just don't get the consoles.
Yeah, and I have all the consoles, so
So like it's like the video game thing is like right there for you to fall into.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, it's like movies. I can find them online, and it's like
there's an
not
extra
even hard.
step to it that kind of disconnects you from it.
Well, no. Well, for the video games, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's a little. You have to put a little more in to search up a movie than to just put in.
Oh God, no. With a movie, it's like no effort at all. Like you don't have to buy anything. You know, you just do it. You just find it online and you do it.
Well, I'm talking about like when you have the game already. I'm not saying like you want to play a game and you have to go out and get it. I'm just saying like it's easier to slip in a game you have and you know you want to play.
Okay, yeah.
Like if it's there, if you're just like, I'd really like to play Dark Souls 3 right now, and then it's just like, yeah, I'll just turn on the PS4 and there we go.
Well, yeah, that's an excellent point because I fell down a Dark Souls pit for like all of May.
Yeah.
When I came back from school, and it was just so. Oh God, I was listening to Mars Volta's first album for the first time and playing through Artorias of the Abyss. Fucking perfect. God damn.
Yeah, I was actually listening to Mars Volta at work.
Oh, really?
I don't know which album it's called. Maybe it's the first one. It's the one with Inertiatic ESP.
Yeah.
Is that the first album?
Yep.
Yeah, I was listening to that album. Not all. It was kind of hit or miss for me with the songs on the album. The first, like, Inertiatic ESP is like my favorite song by them by far. It probably always will be. Because it fucking, like, it just starts off and it just immediately goes to 10.
Yeah.
Like, I get so pumped hearing that.
Well, I like the build up in Sun at Lumiere.
Oh yeah, that's nice too.
Cause they just like feed into each other.
Dude, my favorite thing is the fucking names of the Mars Volta songs. They're so fucking awesome. Like I was just driving home and I was thinking Inertiatic ESP. Huh.
Yeah, dude.
It makes you think. I'm like, the more I think, the cooler it is.
Yeah.
Because Inertiatic ESP, you're moving things via inertia.
Yeah. With
your mind. But when you think about it, that's kind of just what ESP probably does, right? I mean, come on.
I don't fucking know.
I mean, you're just moving things with your mind. Like, what if you just use inertia, like objects' movement to move it? Like, come on, it's fucking it's a head spinner.
Well, and plus the whole like the whole album is like starting off with like the guy. Oh fuck. The whole like album is about this guy who like goes through a bunch of spiritual shit because he starts off, he's like Inertiatic ESP is like singing I'm Lost and everything, and that's
literally what he's saying.
That's like
that's how he starts the fucking song.
That's the thing that like carries you through. Like he's spiritually lost. He doesn't know what he's doing. I like the meaning in them. I didn't look for the meaning when I first listened to the stuff. Like I listened to their third album, God, like 100 fucking times before I had any clue what the lyrics were. Which you'll know. Why can I not get up here? I know I can.
You're fucking gay, dog.
Yeah, dude. All right, I'm gonna switch characters. I'm gonna see if fucking Hotshot can get.
Yeah, maybe Optimus is too fucking fat.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I fucking love their music. Roulette Dares is excellent.
Mm. Yeah, Roulette Dares is my second favorite on the album.
So what ones do you not like then?
I don't know their names because whenever I don't like them, I don't like think like, oh, I don't like that one. I just like pick out the ones I like and put them in a playlist.
That's crazy to me that you actually like went in and listened to the Mars Volta on your own.
Well, it's just because you were raving about it for so long, and I was at work thinking like, okay, I think maybe now that I'm done with the podcast, because now I caught up, like I listened to All the Biggest Problem, I listened to All the Dick Show.
Yeah.
I tried listening to That Larry Show, which is a show that starts from the Dick Show, because I guess he has on Larry.
Larry Show?
Yeah, it's called That Larry Show. It's one of Dick's guests. His name's Larry. He's like the best guest though.
Yeah.
Like he's so interesting to hear about because the dude, his perspective.
You're telling me that Mad Cucks isn't the best guest ever?
Well,
does Mad Cucks have a show?
He does actually, but it's not him. It's not him as Mad Cucks. It's just him as himself.
Who plays Mad Cucks?
It's just this dude.
Okay.
I think he was kind of just nobody until he decided to become Mad Cucks.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it might have been Sean.
No, it's not Sean.
Yeah, Sean's too.
Please, like, Sean's way too disconnected from everything.
Fuck. I know I can get up this ledge. I've done it a trillion times. Okay, there we
Yeah,
go.
see, I told you.
Thank you.
Why didn't you just listen
Thank
to me
you.
always?
Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, let's not jump down the biggest problem hole.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Fuck, it's a sniper guy. I don't like
But
this
yeah, basically what I was getting to is that I'm just listening to albums at work since I've got 2 hours at a time to go through.
Yeah. Yeah, Mars Volta. Great.
Yeah, so I'll probably get through more of them later. I tried listening to the second album. I didn't necessarily enjoy it that much. And maybe partially because the songs are so fucking long. Because there's 5 songs that are each like 20 minutes long.
Oh, I know.
I know, I'm just getting it out there.
I know.
I'm just stating facts. Like, I'm not trying to inform you. I'm just putting, like, I'm just, expressing my thoughts, you piece of shit.
Well, your thoughts are wrong.
Well, no, they're not, because that's actually how long the songs are.
Your thoughts are facts.
You fuckhole.
And we don't need facts. We need the truth.
Shut up, you fuckhole. Anyway.
Yeah, Steven doesn't like Francis the Mute as much either. But fuck him. Cygnus Vismund Cygnus is... Francis the Mute was actually the first album that I listened to. And I fucking love Cygnus. It's an excellent song. I like The Widow. I like Elvia. Miranda doesn't stick out that much to me. And then Cassandra Gemini is just a fucking behemoth. Which I love-hate it for that. Like, it's got some really great parts to it, but at the same time, like, I don't know if it needs to be 32 minutes long.
Yeah, that's fucking excessive, I think.
Yeah, and that's, I think that's part of the reason why I like them is because they're, like, pop music is excessively homogenized, vapid bullshit.
Well, yeah, it's all 4 minutes. Like, well, the problem with that is it's written by the same people. All the songs. That's the problem there. But, like, the length of a song doesn't usually, it doesn't really fucking matter to me. Unless I unless I only have a certain amount of time to listen to something.
Well, but that's not it. It's the fact that it's so all written with the same frame of mind.
Well, the problem with long songs for me though is that the way I listen to music is that I find parts that I like, and if I like the stuff in the song overall, mostly, then I'll keep listening to the song. Like there are some there are some metal songs where I don't necessarily like the screaming that they'll have sort of throughout it, but it's not main focus. But I love the vocals because the guy who's singing sounds fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
And so I'll listen to the song even despite the fucking screaming in it. So it's a little bit of a problem when I listen to the Mars Volta and there's a 30-minute song, but I only like 2 minutes of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because their songs aren't all the same throughout, that I can't get into the groove of listening to a 30-minute song.
Yeah, and that's kind of like that's kind of like my perspective. It's like, yeah, they are an extreme, and they might even be an unhealthy extreme, but I think I like them specifically because they're so unlike pop that's what I need. I need a break from pop in the most hard way possible. I think
everybody does. I think pop just needs to be eliminated completely.
Yeah.
And then if people in 50 years want to give it another go, revive it in a new way, then go for it.
Well, if you get a Michael Jackson in there.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Look at this. You shoot these little sticky bombs, and they run around, and then the bombs explode eventually. If you shoot them.
Not soon enough.
But it's great because they just run around.
It's fucking retarded.
I know. Look at him go.
Well, his teammates shoot him.
No, not on purpose.
Would heavy units do that if you did that?
No, heavy units are...
I would love to see that.
Yeah, I know.
Just see fucking Devastator running around. Anyway, back to me.
Yeah, back to you. Well, oh god, did I finish my point? Oh, yeah, I finished my point about the Mars Volta.
Yeah.
It's probably an unhealthy degree in Francis.
But it's better than pop.
I would take it any fucking day over pop.
I'd take anything over pop, but
to hear another fucking love song, God, just slip my fucking wrists.
I'm fine with a love song, just don't make it sound like every other love song.
No, but that's the thing, is that they don't have anything new to offer.
Well,
it's all the same.
That's because they are writing
drivel.
That's because they are writing the same song. What I'm saying is, if you want to write a love song, make it your own.
Yeah. Well, even then though, I listened to a lot of Panic at the Disco,
That's
like,
first mistake.
Yeah, yeah. Well, all they write are love slash.
Well,
oh fuck.
No, well, their songs are more like.
Okay, well.
Wow, what a big deal.
I thought I was gonna like drown immediately.
Well,
But
if you keep walking that way, you will.
I'm gonna drown eventually. Probably. Maybe? Oh god, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll survive. Maybe I can get out of this.
Oh wow, this is fucking.
Oh yes. Okay, sorry.
Anyway, well, I mean,
Back to you.
Panic at the Disco. They're fucking. Oh, I wanted to finish my thought before you jumped off the ledge.
Yeah.
Their songs are it's a lot about depression, and
No, it's not.
Dude, yeah,
It's
is.
about sex.
It's also about feeling bad because of things they've done or things they're
Are
feeling.
sex. The things that they've done are sex. And then like their first album is just like mostly just like all a bunch of sex songs. But I like the sound of their first album so much because it's I just like it.
One other problem I have with Panic at the Disco is I hate the singer's voice.
Oh, you hate Brandon Urie's voice?
I do not like it.
Huh.
Well, maybe it's a stretch to say hate. I just don't enjoy it. I don't hate the guy.
That's
at all.
interesting. Oh no, he's fucking sucks. Well, I just enjoy his voice a lot.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't get into it really. Because that's a big deal. Like I got because I don't listen to the lyrics too much usually if I'm zoning out.
Yeah.
Like if I'm trying to come up with a story idea or if I'm just trying to see where the thoughts go, I don't listen to the lyrics too much. I just kind of let the sounds move my brain.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
Cedric, the lead singer for the Mars Volta, has a fucking excellent voice.
He does, and that's why I fucking love Inertiatic ESP because that sound. I think that's like the perfect. I think that's the perfect way his voice is.
Yeah.
Although
Take the Veil Serpentax is so fucking great.
is that in the first album?
Yeah, that's the final track on the first album.
Okay.
It's just like balls to the walls insanity because he this is like him like coming to the end of the morphine trip and he's sort of like on the edge of death. Mm-hmm. And it's like you'll take the veil, you'll take the dive, like he's like taking the dive into the brink of living, and like the end is just like this epic like super powerful like who brought me here, forsaken, deprived, and wrought with fear. Like you end up at the very same place that you started with, which is lost. You don't know what the fuck's going on, and like the whole like religious aspect hasn't helped anything at all.
Right. I was gonna say something about okay, yeah.
Do you want to bring it back to you and your writing problems?
We'll do it in a minute. I mean, we're already on this music. You know what? We'll do another thing on music.
All right.
Let's talk about music in our next thing.
All right.
So yeah, with me. So the way I come up with my ideas for my stories, I listen to music, and I kind of just zone out in my head. I'll see what's going on. Like I imagine it. And I see how things play out. I know what my characters look like generally.
Yeah.
Which
sorry,
yeah, no,
I don't mean to hijack this, but a lot of times like it'll start off for me like I will just have an idea in my head, and I'll be like, this character should be doing this thing, and then I'll just like write a lot of things just based around that single solitary moment.
Yeah.
And that's like hasn't. I mean, it's hard to say that I've gotten any success from it, but it seems to be working for me.
Yeah. But anyway, like I don't like when I come with the ideas, I don't set an idea of what I want to come up with. Yeah. I'm just sort of like, okay, what's my imagination brewing right now? I mean, I can direct it when I want to if I need to connect two ideas together.
Right.
That's when I actually put some thought, like, okay, what are some things I know of that I can use here? What's something I've seen recently that can inspire something?
Right.
But yeah, most of the time I just kind of like I usually like lay back in my bed, or I'll just listen to music with my headphones. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean I gotta have songs that I can just listen to and not have a problem with hearing it. Like there are some Skillet songs that I'll listen to, like just because I like the way they sound. Hold on. Wait,
no, I don't care. It's fine.
No. If I pay attention to the lyrics, they're fucking dog shit.
Right.
But that's not what I'm there for. That's not what I'm trying to listen to it for.
Yeah, it's for the feeling.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like I don't know if you've heard the song Invincible.
I think so. Perhaps.
They're like, you feel invincible.
Yes. Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
Okay, it's funny that you should say that.
It sounds fucking exciting. Like it's an exciting song.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I did not want to fight this motherfucker right now.
Feel it.
Yeah, it's funny that you should say that because a friend of mine is actually making a PMV for BronyCon, the PMV contest.
Oof.
And he's doing it to that song.
Oh, is this your editor?
Yeah, it's about Rainbow Dash.
Oh, okay.
And it's about like how she's like she's got like self-doubt and shit, but she still like feels invincible. And then my little contribution to this was
don't do it. This is dumb.
My contribution was you should like I don't know where you could take like this at the end, but maybe you should have Scootaloo, like sort of like the batons pass to Scootaloo and Scootaloo becomes invincible. And he was like, "Holy shit, that's so crazy! It just might work."
That doesn't seem crazy, but all right.
Well, no, that was my spin on his.
Oh, okay. What do you actually say? Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, he was like, "Hey, that's a neat idea."
Thanks. Rolling his eyes.
Yeah. Oh God, another one of these. Why did I ask you to judge my PMV?
And then hours later, he's like, I've come up with this awesome idea.
Yeah.
What if I put the batons past the Scootaloo?
Yeah.
Man, I'm such a genius.
Well, he's not you, Chase.
Well, no, if he was, he'd come up with the idea himself.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey.
Shots fired.
All right. Well, yeah, you're shooting a guy.
At the PMV community. Oh fuck! I just
Well, they deserve it.
Just fucking die. God, you can't unlock the minicons when you're being attacked by these Decepticons.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta fucking get as much energy.
But anyway, so the point I was going towards.
Yeah, sorry.
So that's how I come up with the ideas, but I can't do that while I'm writing. There's like a disconnect there whenever I'm trying to put words down.
Like you can't listen to music while you're writing?
No, I do listen to music while I'm writing.
Okay.
And I've done both without to see if it affected anything. I'm better with the music. It keeps me from hearing other things that might distract me. But like I can't whenever I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I gotta get this down here. How did I want this? Like how was I thinking it? That's when things get fucky.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. You just got to do it a bunch, and then
I know. Yeah.
You gotta power through. Here, I'll give you your own advice. Just power through.
Yeah, and I know. I was thinking that while I was giving you that advice, but like even so, like even I don't like when people say like, oh, you don't do it, so why should you be saying this? I'm like, motherfucker, if it's good advice, I'm gonna say it. I don't have to be beholden to my own advice for it to be good advice.
That's true. I mean, it does. Oh fuck.
It's fucking narrow-minded of you to say that you won't listen to somebody because they won't listen to their own advice. Like if it's something that would work for you, then fucking do it. Do whatever it takes to succeed. You know.
Oh Jesus.
I say as I don't do whatever it takes. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I know what to do. I just am not doing it.
You're like Tom.
Well, no, I don't hate myself. I hate certain things I do, but I don't have a bad opinion of myself.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm not saying you are Tom. I'm saying you're like Tom.
I know.
In that you can write a self-help book, but you can't.
Right,
you can't
but like his thing is that he'll write his thing and be like, okay, that's dog shit. But I write it. I can't. It's the writing part that gets me.
Yeah. The writing is the dog shit.
Yeah. It's the writing, not the writing.
The process of writing is the dog shit, not
yes.
the physical writing itself.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I'm sure the actual writing itself is just okay for now because I don't have too much experience with it.
Yeah.
But that's not my concern. My concern is getting it through.
Yeah.
Right now, because the goodness will come.
Yeah. Basically, like the goodness comes with practice. Yeah. So just fucking power through it. Another thing, from my perspective, the difficulty was just like sort of sitting down and like getting in the frame of mind that like, okay, I'm gonna write this thing now. Mm-hmm. It's like I would get excited or I would get like unenthused about a thing, and then my mood would really influence my my ability to write it. But now it's just sort of like I found ways to just say like I just start thinking about the thing I want to make, and I start thinking like, yes, I want to make this, and it should be out there, so I just start making it, and it's none of this like, having to get into the right mood or anything. I'm always in the mood, baby. Is I guess what I'm saying.
Alrighty.
So get always in the mood.
Yeah, I'll get
Yeah,
it,
you just
I'll
you
get
just
right
do it.
fucking- I'll
You
get
just
right-
do it, Chase. It's just you do.
Oh yeah, get right fucking on that. Piece of shit. Well, that's the funny thing though, is that's exactly it. Like you just do it. There's no like no forethought.
Oh fuck.
That's just the way to go about it. I just am not doing that.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't know. I think for me, it's not a matter of advice that I need to get. It's just because I know the advice. It's just the matter of getting the discipline.
Oh god, why is this not working? Oh fuck.
Maybe you should kill these fuckers before you try to blow up shit.
I just want to get in and out. I just want to be in and out, just like your mom.
Yeah, well, she works it in and out, so you know it's accurate.
Okay, alright. Oh fuck, that's a datacon. Oh well.
Why did you just kill these fuckers?
There's a dash guy that I want to get. There's a speed dash boy. There's a dash con that I want to get. A dash mini con. He's a dash con.
I got the concept pretty early on. You didn't need to keep explaining.
Alright. It's a dash, you know.
Oh, that's why you're not killing him.
Because
you suck.
Tumblr, it's because Is this him? No, that's the no.
You got it anyway. What was that say? Ant?
No, that was a datacon.
Weird.
It gives you like the extras for the maybe this one's it.
That guy's smoking, isn't he? Almost dead.
Yeah, but I just need to do it, bro, and I just don't have the artistic fuck. I just don't have the artistic powers to do it.
Fuck.
I just don't. Okay.
No, it's not okay.
Just gotta drive around a bunch. I just gotta be a real boy.
Yeah, real boys aren't Transformers, Joey.
Transformers are the realest boys there are.
No, they're not even boys.
Fuck.
They're guys.
Oh fuck! I heard
Oh Jesus!
Yes, this is it. This is the one. This is the dash.
Oh, yeah,
con.
way to fucking kamikaze yourself into it. Yeah.
Well, you know, I think that's all I got. I don't know. I feel like you haven't thought about this. Well, okay. I don't want to like make a.
No, go ahead, and then I'll just tell you you're wrong.
Okay, that's fine then. I feel like you haven't thought about this in the way that like I've considered it, that there's like all these interrelated problems, with regards to the creativity aspect.
Yeah. Oh no, I definitely haven't. Because it's not the creativity, it's the work. Yeah. You know, the creativity I've got down hard. You know.
Well, I got
it in spades.
I can kind of piggyback off of that to say like I have wondered many a time if I just want to be creative if I'm just because I'm a lazy fuck and I don't want to have a regular ass day job, which is like kind of terrifying to me because I feel like I've kind of like set up such an important like motivator for me is just because I feel like I'm doing this because I want to do this.
Well, yeah.
And to like I want to be creative and I want to live the kind of lifestyle that I do, that the PCP does or that like hyper creative individuals do. But then you know I think like you know the life of norminess, the life of like you know like I'm constantly torn between the call to greatness and the call to
mediocrity,
couch potato, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder okay, so I saw Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're not like great artists in any there's no great artists, but they just live good lives. And what's like I think like what's so wrong with that? Like what's so wrong with just
what are you talking about here?
Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Like yeah. they like what's her face? Not Toru. The main Kobayashi. She just goes to work. She works a normal ass job.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah, she works a normal ass job. Sorry if I was confusing.
Yeah, it was a little.
Okay. Well, she goes.
You're kind of dumb.
She goes. She goes to work and she works a normal ass job and then she comes home and then she just like veggies for like her whole existence. Mm-hmm. And to me, like historically my reaction has just been that's fucking terrifying. You're never aspiring for something greater. You're never aspiring for like a greater existence. Why would you continue?
Well, I think it was only bad when it was just her, but now that she's got all these people to work for, I think now it's okay.
But see, more than that, it's not like she's trying to improve. That's not the point.
No,
of,
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like now that she has people that depend on her, now she has something to work for more than outside of herself. Like I think if it was just her, it's kind of like a lackluster existence.
Okay, yeah.
Now her life has more meaning now because she has these people in it that fulfill her.
Yeah.
It's not that she's working to be fulfilled. It's that she's working to be with these people.
Yeah, and and I guess that's not that bad. It's just it's still mediocrity. It's still like, but it's not. Well, it's not a bad existence
from a creative sense.
Yeah. From a creative standpoint, it's mediocrity, but it's not necessarily a bad.
Well, I
life.
think the fact that you have that outlook on it makes you, or kind of qualifies you as a creative.
Right. Well, that's the thing is like Well, what do you mean by that?
Well, because like the reason Kobayashi's able to work the way she is just because that's what appeals to her. That's like, or maybe not appeals, but that's just what makes sense for her. Mm-hmm. And for you, what makes sense is to do something that makes you not want to blow your brains out.
Right. Which like before this summer, I thought like there could have been some validity to the claim I'm being creative just because I'm a lazy fuck and I don't want to have to do a normal ass job.
Right.
But now that I have been creative. With Steven, yes, I do enjoy it. It's something that I can get into a groove of and like really get absorbed into.
Well, see, there you go.
And I'm comfortable with that, like just sort of becoming my life.
Yeah. So see, there you go. You got some proof. Of your creative tendencies. Yeah. Well,
but see, like the only way that self-doubt would have ever gone away is if I actually like fucking did it. Like actually did the work.
Yeah.
So it seems like the solution to both of our problems, different
to combine our strengths.
Yeah. Well, it's just to do the shit. You just got to do it.
Yeah.
Fucking run, you pathetic.
So it turns out we didn't need 2 hours to psychoanalyze each other. We just needed to give each other the same fucking advice.
I feel like.
No, we definitely explored and reached this point. It's not like it was fucking obvious at first. I mean, it is obvious. It's just that we're too blinded by these other things we're distracting ourselves with. Like you with your.
I feel like it's the things that we're describing aren't obvious because it's so so much.
I think the advice, you just gotta do it. That's the obvious part. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
But like the reason we couldn't just get to that right away is that we have all these other things that are at the forefront of our mind.
We're too gay.
Yeah, boy. We're too gay. We gotta get more dead. Gotta balance that shit out.
Yeah, we gotta work too much. We gotta work some. Oh fuck these fuckers.
I really like. I want like. I know. I don't know if Digi hates it or not, but I really want that. I have to work. I want that attitude.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, compared to how I am now, where it's a fucking struggle to.
Yeah.
I'd much rather have that. I'd rather be a fucking machine than
a human content machine.
Garbage dump.
You're a dumpster fire.
Kind of.
A human content dumpster fire.
Basically.
That's your new YouTube name. Oh, God. Fucking 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah, it's where good... right now, my brain's where good ideas go to die until I finally get them out.
This is where all good ideas go to die. Oh, fuck, I gotta wait for this guy to show up because he's a fucking heavy unit. I gotta fight him. I gotta fight them all. Man, if only we had like actual recording of the Let's Play, then these would be killer.
Yeah. I don't think it really matters too much.
Well, because I just imagine like listening to this whole conversation, but like with your eyes closed.
Yeah.
Like that's what I think of, and I think, oh, what a bunch of boring bullshit.
Yeah.
But whatever. Who cares? We are a bunch of boring bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, we're just doing this for us. I don't give a shit about anybody who has to subject themselves to this.
God, I'm just slaying them. I'm just a fucking god at this game.
Yeah, it's almost like you're playing on the baby difficulty.
I just wanted to blast through it, okay? Don't hurt my feelings.
Don't hurt my baby god feelings.
I'm slaying at this. Please don't hurt my feelings.
Please, that's all I have. I have
Pretty
kids.
much. This and Crash Bandicoot 4.
Please, I have kids. They depend on this.
Yeah.
Oh, driving your car across a fucking bridge.
Check out these fuckers. These guys. These are medium units, and if you get too close, they turn into a fucking little pod, and they pull their shields up.
That's weird.
And then it's like, oh god.
What's with the fucking delay?
I had to let my blaster recharge.
Oh.
Because that's what the bars at the top are for.
Oh, okay.
Well, except the top left one doesn't go down, but if you, like, look, you're using your shield, depletes energon, using the other weapons depletes energon.
Okay.
And then it just slowly comes back. Sorry, I'm describing a game that nobody's seeing right now. You know, fuck it. Is there anything else we can talk about this, or do you just want to stop?
I'm trying to think if there's anything else we could probably discuss about my own destructive tendencies.
Yeah.
I
mean, we found the solution. What's the point, man?
I have thought about like ways to utilize writing as a career.
Yeah.
Like I think Patreon could actually work for it. Like if I mean this requires a fucking fan base, but I'm saying if I were to set up a Patreon and then I set it up like for like weekly or bi-weekly payments for a chapter, so people pay to have the chapters come out and they read them. Like the Patreon guys would obviously get for heavy first access.
Right.
But
I could never see myself releasing chapters, like fucking, like, you know, here's the new chat. I just release like a book.
Well, yeah. But I'm not saying like I'd make a chapter and put it right out. I'm saying I'd have a lot done beforehand. Maybe
like for the patrons, you could do like a chapter like, here's what I'm working on to make sure that you know that I'm not a faggot. Like,
no, then it wouldn't be too. I don't know.
Well, you know, the point's moot because you already are a faggot, but you know.
Well, very
fuck.
Speaking of fags.
Yeah. Larry over here.
Yeah, fucking Larry.
Gary. Stu. Larry, Gary, and Stu.
Larry, Gary, Stu. Larry and Gary make a mean stew.
Of semen.
Well, yeah, that was obvious. Because they're fucking fags. And they come into a pot. And
what was I saying?
And
Patreon. Yeah. If you did Patreon like as a writer, that'd be pretty dope. Yeah, like you could do like a normal like publishing thing, and then you could, in order to get like a mumky like, you know, like a 10-year-old rubbing cum all over her body type like story made, you could just go to the fucking Patreon for that.
Another idea I had for Patreon is just like release the books, but also for this chapter by chapter thing, maybe have a story only for patrons, or as the chapters come out weekly, and it's just a story that keeps going on until I just stop.
Yeah, I feel like maybe you'd have to be like insanely prolific to keep up the Patreon aspect of it.
Yeah, like, but I wouldn't have to make the chapters too fucking long. They'd be like 10 pages or something.
Oh, well, maybe you could do it like by.
That's what I was saying. Maybe bi-weekly, like every 2 weeks.
Not well. I don't know about that. I don't think monthly would be a good idea.
No, not monthly. Every 2 weeks.
But see, I don't feel like any sort of like time-based thing would be a good idea. I feel like if you did like once per like book, or per like I don't know, half book.
Well, I can't do it
like
per
that.
book. You kidding me? That's months of effort, and I need money in that meantime.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So maybe like once per. Fuck you for running at me while you were going to blow up. You dumb motherfucker. Yeah. Okay. So I guess you could do like per chapter. Yeah. I guess that could work. It's gay, but it's like the least gay option.
Right. The only problem is I need enough people already on my team.
Right.
Or, you know, in my corner to want that.
Right, and that's like you need the capital.
Yeah.
To start the business.
I need the capital to make more capital.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of it solves like once you have the popularity,
you're fine.
Yeah, it's just getting your stuff out there.
Yeah.
And that's
also I'm concerned about getting fucked over by a publisher, you know.
How so?
Like some publishers will not give you enough credit or money for what you do, or like they'll blame you for lack of success for something.
I don't know.
Like, I'm worried about getting the wrong publisher, like publisher, editor. Because if I release novels, I'd have to get an editor.
Yeah,
obviously.
I can understand.
Like I need to have somebody who really jives with how I do things, you know.
Because like I mentioned Christopher Paolini before. Paolini needs to fucking fire his editor and get somebody who's like a fucking like economist in there and just make that shit so goddamn efficient, because Paolini it's all of his writing is so overblown to describe one thing, and I didn't realize it, but as I was reading his books while they were coming out, you know, I was skipping whole like paragraphs of description just because I was so like subconsciously my brain was like, this is too much, but I didn't consciously, I wasn't capable of acknowledging that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I under-describe.
Well, I feel like that can be used to like an advantage.
Well,
I
no,
feel like you can use that to.
But it's not concise. It's just like
Okay.
not. It's not developed enough. Is what I'm saying. Like it's not descriptive enough in what it's saying.
Right. Well, I guess what I'm saying is like, well, there's
it's like if you took half of what he was saying out, but not the good half.
Yeah, not the good half.
Like the half that an editor would say, okay, you keep this, get rid of all this unnecessary shit.
Yeah.
Like my shit is just like a little bit of the good and most of the bad.
Well, I see. Like I feel like it's easier. I feel like it's easier to overwrite and then like edit lean, like to trim things out.
It's actually harder for me to overwrite.
Really?
I tend to not put too much detail into things. Like I think I'd be better off if I learned to put more detail into stuff.
Like in the editing process?
No, just like in the writing process.
Okay.
Because editing's all about cutting, and you rarely add unless you just find one area severely lacking.
Well, that's the thing is like oh god, what's it called? The book that we both read about creative writing.
Mm-hmm.
Which I just don't remember the fucking name of it.
Hey,
but he said that there were like two strategies that you can either like write a bunch of shit and then edit it down, or you can write a little bit of shit and then edit it up.
Yeah. Which is what I'd have to do, but.
And I mean, I guess it's possible, but that just seems like really unnatural to me.
Well, yeah, it also sounds unnatural to me, but that's kind of how it ends up going, you know? Because when I write, I feel like I don't describe as much as I should, or I don't describe it as well as I should.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's a difference between writing concisely and writing poorly.
Yeah, I get you. I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm feeling what you're laying down.
Oh, are you picking up what I'm throwing down?
I'm picking up what you're spelling out.
Are you gonna ruffle my jimmies?
I think I need to switch minicons to fight this dude.
Yeah, whatever.
Gotta fight Cyclonus. Gotta fight him.
Yeah, you do.
He's powerful.
Or can't you guys just get along? Come to an agreement.
I wish. Cyclonus is such a cool dude.
He sounds cool.
I fucking love the soundtrack to the Cyclonus fight. It's like it just starts off like balls to walls, like dan 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 dan.
And it immediately goes to like a piano solo. It's a fucking flute.
You're lying, April.
I'm never gonna watch that.
Yeah.
It does not look appealing.
There was a friend of mine who said it was good shit, but I don't trust his opinion.
It looks too dramatic. Like,
it looks like a tearjerker.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And I'm not okay with that.
Well,
shit.
that's probably why you shouldn't go into the Clannad crab anime.
It's the Clannad.
Because that is a fucking tearjerker.
Well, see, I don't like the idea of like something being sad for the purpose of being sad.
Well, that's until well, hold on, let me collect my thought about this. At least with this show, with Clannad, I'm not gonna talk about tearjerkers in general. This one's a tearjerker, but it's not like things were sad because they had to be sad. It's just how it was. Just how it is, you know, it just is sad. Like it's just got a more depressing undertone, but it always comes out with it always ends with hope, you know.
I mean, that's nice.
It's not like it's just a depressing ride all the way fucking through, like Welcome to the NHK, you know.
Yeah.
Which, you know, good show, but also really bums you out.
Yeah.
Because the dude goes from like being a hikikomori. He joins this like cult and like they have a suicide pact, and he talks them out of it, and then convinces himself to fucking try to kill himself, and then they have to talk him back out of it. Like these recently enlightened people are just like, wait a minute, dude, come on, you just told us this is a bad idea. He's like, what do I have to live for?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm sorry, I hate to do this, but look at this fucking design for Cyclonus. It's the coolest fucking thing ever.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I have his like fucking action figure.
Oh my god, I love him so much. He's the greatest thing ever.
He's pretty fucking cool.
Like his minicon is just like comes on the front and it's just like a part of him. And like a part of the guns.
Well, that's usually how the minicons were in the show. They'd like attach to you.
Yeah, but I just love the way that he's integrated into
I just love that his actually does it.
Well, because when
he's fucking murdering you.
Yeah, he like picks you up and throws you across the fucking map. Well, okay, you know the Megatron minicon. He just sort of like attaches onto Megatron, and it's just like, oh, it's another thing. But like Cyclonus is like front and center, like he's fucking like, he's gonna get you. He's gonna have
Yeah, that's exactly what he's like.
I have never like fucking survived this long. Okay, there we go. Now he's throwing me. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. It's insane.
Wow. Yeah, that's terrifying. Okay, now it's bad.
It's not that it's terrifying. It's just like they put this in a game.
Well,
like,
they did so little damage for how far he threw you.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm on recruit.
Yeah.
I'm on that baby shit. You know.
Oh my god! Please don't hurt my feelings.
I forgot that I had the difficulty down, so I was like, yeah, I'm so cool at this game.
Yeah, I'm so good.
I mean, I'd still be great at this game. I just wouldn't. I would just talk less.
It's like playing Dark Souls if the enemy stood still.
Yeah. Oh fuck! Look at how trashed I am.
That was a cool attack. Holy fuck! How the fuck did you lose that much health already?
I don't know.
Jesus,
I'm a god.
You're on recruit.
It's the missiles. My shield is really bad against the missiles.
Well, get a shield good with missiles.
I can't. I can't just make them appear. I gotta fucking I gotta get the minicons. I gotta be them. I gotta be the minicons, bro.
And then be the minicon you've always meant to be.
I'm a trans minicon. I believe I'm a minicon in my heart.
Be the minicon that I think you are. Believe in the me who believes that you're a minicon.
Fuck.
Wow,
fuck, you killed me.
Fucking murdered you.
Yeah.
Wow, and you're on recruit.
Hey, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've been going longer than my podcast.
Yeah. Well, we also like sidetracked it a lot of it.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty much done though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to play something else?
Yeah, let's play something else. I'm tired of watching this.
God damn it. But I love it so much.
That's why I gotta destroy it.
That's ultimately how you get out of your creative funk. Is just find things that I like to destroy.
To destroy, yeah.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, Joey likes this. Well, I'm gonna write something that's just like, yeah. This guy.
Fuck you.
This guy, he took a dump on this one show Joey likes. He bought a copy just to take a dump on it.
And then he got $1 million.
Yeah. Because he recorded it, put it on YouTube, made a bunch of ad revenue.
It's like the Rick thing.
He got a billion views.
It's like the Rick thing, where he's like goes to war with Satan just to spite him.
Yeah, and then he gets bored, and he's just like, bored now, everybody leave.
Yeah, he's
throws
done.
the match, lights the fucking store on fire.
That's you with regards to the things that I make.
Sure.
Like, because I'm actually the devil.
Yeah. Actually, it is kind of like that with a couple things you made, or I just kind of like dropped it. I was like, I don't want to.
Like what?
Oh, your April Fool's video.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that video.
I watched
that was the worst video I've ever made.
First off, I was a little insulted you even did it. Like, I saw that, I was like, oh no. Am I going to have to stop talking to Joey?
Yeah.
And I saw it and she's like, yeah, this is exactly what I thought it was going to be.
It was very like a spur of the moment thing, like, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you fell into the I'm gonna make it because everybody else is thing.
No, well, I unwittingly fell into
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Like, I'm not saying you went out to like, oh, I'm gonna do it because it just happened.
Because I don't watch people's April Fool's videos.
Well, good.
Like April Fool's happens.
Watch your video. There it is.
Yeah. Basically, that's it. End of discussion.
I watched your reviewing, like, I think it was Fog.
That was like the greatest thing ever.
Like, I got that feeling at first, and then it kept going, and I was just like, okay, I got it, I think.
It was well the whole point of it was me like basically like making fun of Digi.
Well, I know you're overanalyzing something that has no right to be analyzed.
Yeah.
And as a joke, I got the joke. It's just
and
that once I got it, I didn't need any more of it.
Well, and then it's also kind of like that quality of like I say it's pretty good, and then I give it like a 2 out of 10. With the little like graphic there, which was I did not realize at the time, but very Anthony Fantano.
Yeah. I didn't even watch the Gunbusters vs. Diebuster only because I haven't seen the shows.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
I feel like I've seen the shows. I'd probably listen to it because I think you and Ben would probably have a good discussion on it.
Yeah, I think we did have a good discussion. It started off a little rocky.
I also haven't seen the fucking Peasant's Quest thing.
Yeah, well,
because it's long.
the main point of Peasant's Quest was just to raise awareness.
Yeah.
And I say it like throughout like all the possible avenues. Don't actually watch this playthrough of Peasant's Quest. Just play Peasant's Quest because it's fucking great.
Okay, well then I'll do exactly that. Not watch it.
Yes. Well, I used the video to talk about what did I talk about?
I didn't watch it.
It was like me and creativity in some like specific way. Like I think I was talking about.
Good. So more of this.
Yeah, because you didn't get enough of this in my podcast.
Yeah.
Let's have it in Chase's as well.
Oh boy, yeah, I love this.
Okay, well,
I'm not actually going to.
Fucking shit. The point of it was just for me to say like I act on my channel like I should have more viewers, but I really shouldn't because I don't try and make my content accessible.
Right.
And I shouldn't have that expectation because I don't even want to make accessible content.
Right. Well, okay, hold on. I think your thing should be accessible, not pandering. I think you're confusing the two a bit.
Well, but even then, though, like I think I've sort of like set up like Stanley Kubrick's stuff. Most of it isn't accessible.
Well, it is because
The Shining is the most accessible film.
Well, right. Well, but his stuff is accessible because he puts it out there for everyone to see.
But it's not accessible in like the terms of like you get it, like you understand what's going on.
Well,
you understand what the point of the movie is.
Well, yes, but when I'm talking about accessibility, it's like you getting yourself out there for people to see.
Oh, like
when
physical.
Like when I think of your stuff being inaccessible right now, it's because you don't do anything to promote it.
Okay, yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, then yeah, I guess it's like a two-pronged accessibility. So yeah, I don't do anything to promote it. That's part of the barrier.
That's the main thing. I think you'd probably have more of a drive to make stuff and also have more. I think you wouldn't even have to guess if your stuff is good or not if people would see it.
Yeah.
But because it's in the fucking corner in the dark, nobody has any idea.
Well, but part of it too is like the fact that like I'm writing from this perspective that like you know who I am, you know where I'm coming from, and I don't have things on my channel that can tell you those. Like Digi he just shits out like a ton of vlogs at all times, and so if you don't understand what he's saying on the main channel content, you can go to the side channels and understand what he's getting at.
Well, yeah,
but with me, it's just sort of like it's all in one place. It's like a fucking junkyard, and you don't know what I'm actually like trying to say with a certain thing.
I don't know. I usually think you get your point across.
But that's because you know me. You know what my sense of humor is. You know, like when I say like
we've had the same conversations just in general. Like I think I've pretty much had every conversation about anything you've talked about on your channel.
Probably. But like if I say dude, like fuck blacks, like them niggers,
yeah,
fuck them.
Well, then I'm gonna be like, well, yeah, but the Vietnamese.
but what I'm saying is like you know enough about me to know that I am joking, that I am being a sarcastic whore.
But I also think your tone, I also think your tone conveys that enough.
There's some dumb motherfuckers.
Maybe if you're just you by yourself. But like I'm saying, I know definitely when like the two of us are bouncing off each other because we'll laugh at each other.
Yeah. It's definitely harder when it's like just you and me.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, hold on. When does Digi just come out and say, "Yeah, fuck those niggers," just by himself in his own vlog, not talking to anybody specifically?
Well, he did do that thing where he just like shat on Fate, for like part of a vlog, which is the most recent example I can think of where he just like shit talks the thing.
Well,
yeah. But see, like
that's not a people. He's not trying to insult somebody. He's just trying to tear down.
Yeah.
He's trying to tear down a franchise that he thinks is bad. He's not going out to hurt people. Well, I mean, not his viewers. He's going out to hurt this.
But still, you
franchise.
just don't know that if you're just like a person on the street, like meeting a stranger, and the first thing that you see of them is like you and me, like talking about them niggers.
Yeah. Well, to that I say, you know what? Fuck them. Like if they don't get it, that's their own fault.
I disagree though. I think that like there's some of the burden is on me to make it so that they understand the context that I'm coming from.
Yes, and Ben Saint said that before. Like it's definitely a failing on the creator if the person viewing it doesn't get it. Yeah, true.
I mean,
but I don't
want
think
the person to get it at all times.
Well, right. I was about to say like that doesn't. I don't think that's a bad thing. The reason it sounds bad is because you hear the word failure. It's like, oh no, I haven't done what I'm supposed to. But like the way it actually is, just like You want your stuff to be accessible to as many people as possible, but it's not going to, you know.
Right, and that's
preferable, but it's not realistic.
Well, that's part of the sort of like paradox that I had caught myself in, is because I had this mental expectation that like I should have as many viewers as possible, like everybody should get my stuff, but I wasn't acting like that. That was the dissonance there. Is that I wasn't trying to, because like mentally I also have this expectation of challenging the content that people watch.
Yeah.
Because I think that people like if content is food, people eat fast food. People like consume too much fast food with regards to content.
I don't know if you can have too much Whataburger.
But it's not Whataburger. It's like McDonald's like grease trap.
Yeah.
Like fucking The Walking Dead, like who gives a shit? Like it's fine.
I give a shit.
It's fine.
But
that's the problem.
I don't give too much of a shit, honestly.
It's well it's that I like you and I are constantly looking for like great works of art.
Of course.
But
I think I often settle more often than you do.
You do.
But I don't usually look at it
because you suck.
Well, yeah. But I don't usually look at it as a settling. It's just, I'll find something that I do like about it, even if it's not all overall good. And I'll stick around for that thing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm okay. Like
with The Walking Dead. Like, the zombies, they're fucking stupid. I don't give a shit. And they don't even matter anymore. But what I like is usually what they do with the characters. And sometimes it's kind of dumb.
Well, that's the point.
Well,
is the characters.
Well, duh. But I'm just saying, like, I think people go into The Walking Dead because they want the drama with the zombies, and they want that they think there's like this tension to it that doesn't really exist. But like this new guy when they brought in Negan.
I don't
Negan's
know who this fucker is.
Well, yeah. Negan's fucking cool. Who's the guy who played Sam and Dean's dad? Who played fucking John Winchester
from season 1.
Yeah. Yeah. That guy. It's like Dean Morgan or something. I think that's what his name is. James Dean Morgan. Something. Anyway, he played Negan.
Okay.
And he's a great actor. He knows he's good at what he's.
Yeah, that's why he left Supernatural in season 2.
Yeah. But his character was fucking awesome because he's just chaos. Like, this guy has these people follow him because they fucking are so afraid of him, despite the fact that any one of them could kill him at any moment and take over. But he has this way about him. Like, and you can see it on camera when the way he talks to people and the way he's around everybody. That, like, yeah, it's kind of like well deserved. If you met someone like that, you'd be fucking pissing your pants no matter who you are. Yeah, he's actually a threat. He's killed main characters, like somebody who's been there since the beginning, and just flat out gone. Beat him to death with a bat.
Damn.
Yeah, well, like
was it Carl?
No, it was fucking Glenn.
Oh,
the Asian
fuck
kid.
Glenn.
Well, Glenn became cool.
I don't care.
he became a stud. He started banging this hot chick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a cool guy. He was actually acting like kind of a leader. This other dude, he actually like motivated this other guy who was a shitbag to turn a new leaf. Yeah, so it's kind of cool seeing what he's learned from Rick.
Yeah.
And actually giving that to the people. Anyway, what I'm saying, like, there's enough about The Walking Dead to keep me there.
Yeah, well, that's
the thing. But I get why people avoid it because it's way too dramatic.
Well, that's not my issue with it. It's just like, what are they, like season 6, 7
or something like that?
So like in order to get to this guy Negan, you have to slog through seasons 2 and 3, and I don't know, 4 and 5 were good because I stopped at 3. But like you've got to get through all that stuff, and it just feels like so much of the same in order to get to like I just want that fucking nugget, that gold nugget. Okay, I constantly feel like I'm gonna die at any second, like I'm just on the brink of death, and I just want to get to the good stuff now while I'm still breathing.
Well, right, and that's that thing. What you were saying about everything,
and you're just too chilled out for that.
I guess so. But that one thing you're saying about everything being the same in Walking Dead, that's why people avoid it. It's because they're like, well, they're just gonna get attacked by zombies every episode, so who cares?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like that. Everything's kind of samey, especially after season 5, I think it is, where things kind of stagnate a bit.
It's only in season 5 that things really get samey. After 5 seasons. Well, see, the most...
Yeah, thanks for introducing that trend, Supernatural.
The most interesting thing about The Walking Dead was them trying to find the cure at the end of season 1.
Which stopped.
Which immediately stopped and just, like, never went anywhere for the other...
That did make me mad whenever the guy just... first off, it was really interesting to hear the guy tell Rick, like, everybody's infected. Like, learning that, I was like... Oh, that's a fucking cool way to go about the zombie thing.
Yeah.
Now, I'd love for them to actually go further, but that's as far as they fucking go.
Yeah.
It pisses me off that they don't... That's why I stopped. Like, I stopped because there's just nothing keeping me tied to the zombies. Which, the main pull of the goddamn show. They're just fucking boring now.
Well, see, like once again, I feel like the zombies are just like a force to get like good character interaction, and that
they are.
You had good stuff.
The zombies are a tool. They're a force of nature. They're a force of nature character, but not done too well.
Absolutely, and you had good stuff in season 2 when you had John Bernthal's character facing off against Rick, and that was great stuff. But then John Bernthal's character dies, and then it's like, okay, well, how many times can we rehash this? Driver. Yeah, John Bernthal playing every asshole ever.
Yeah, because he's really good at it.
And then Merle playing every other asshole ever, which he does as Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy.
But he's more endearing asshole in Guardians.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Well, it's because of how Guardians is, that every character, even the bad ones, are more endearing.
Well, they gave Yondu that fucking excellent exit. Like, of course he's more endearing after that.
I mean, even just coming from the first movie. Like he was a little altruistic in taking in Star-Lord, you know.
I forgot about that.
Like he's still a cool guy.
Yeah.
You know, he's not just this fucking asshole murderer. He has some personality and some glib to him, which makes me like him. Like if a character's an asshole, whatever, just don't make him just the asshole. Yeah. If you make him like make a joke I'd make at somebody, or just say something funny that I'd laugh to, then I'm gonna like the character. Give me something to connect to. Don't just make him fucking unlikable.
Well, it's you brought up Baby Driver, and Steven pointed this out after we saw Baby Driver, that like John Bernthal has this line where he's like, if you don't hear from me again, I'm dead. And you don't hear from him for the rest of the movie, so he's probably dead. And that's hilarious.
They didn't fucking bring him back for the last job.
Yes, I love that. I love that, like it's just little things that shows that, like, Edgar Wright is approaching Baby Driver with just this, like, it's just a fucking story. Like, I don't have to have it be the archetypical, like, hero's journey story. And that's what like separates my feelings from the way that Red Letter Media approached it, because they're just looking at, like, okay, yeah, it was a good movie on its own, but I'm coming at it from, he could have done anything. Like, he could have, like, Game of Thrones to this shit, and he kind of did, because like it just goes on a killing spree.
Because that one Asian dude got killed.
No, towards the end. Like when Baby just gasses it and kills Jamie Foxx.
I was referring to whenever it was in the second job where they just killed that one guy because he left his. I think he left his shotgun. Or something.
Well, I thought he got killed. I didn't think that they like.
No, they killed him.
They did.
Yeah, because he was in the trunk of that car. Like, his corpse was in the trunk of the car, and after his last job, he had to go ditch the car.
Yeah,
and that's when you get that cool scene of him in the junkyard, just kind of like all excited, like, yeah, finally fucking done.
Yeah.
Time to move on with my life.
Yeah, so like it's that sort of feeling that you feel like anything could have happened. That's what makes it feel liberating. It's not the fact that it actually didn't do everything.
I love the movie because of the fucking little details. Fucking John, what's his name? John Hamm, is that the actor? The guy who played the guy who played Buddy.
Buddy. Oh, yeah. Who becomes like the antagonist in the final act? I know what you're talking about.
The reason I was so that guy, there was actually so much little build up to him that made it believable that he's this unstoppable badass.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you even hear things about he's done driving things before. He talked to Baby about it, and they sort of like had a little bond with that. And that came up later because he's got this fucking cop car that he fucking stole.
Yeah,
that dude's fucking invincible.
Yeah,
he got shot, killed all the cops, took their car, and then still went after Baby.
You know, because his girlfriend died.
Well,
and like their dynamic is really fun too, because they got this whole Bonnie and Clyde thing going on. But it's so like sexy, and it doesn't have the like.
Oh, Jamie Foxx really pissed them off.
Jamie Foxx's character was like the weakest in the whole movie because he was just sort of like an asshole, and that's it.
Well, yeah, but however, he was a threat. He felt like the biggest threat out of all of them until Buddy's girlfriend died, and then he turned into the Terminator.
Right. Well, I
actually like Jamie Foxx's because he was the main source of fucking tension for Baby
in the second act.
Well,
in like the middle of the movie.
Not when he was first introduced. I didn't really care about him when he was first introducced.
Right.
But whenever
he was just like
while they were preparing for the last job, that's like, man, I was unnerved because I didn't know what this guy would do because he kind of felt like somebody who would just do anything. Mm-hmm. You know?
But the fact that Baby ends up like killing him, and that fucks over everybody else. But it's just like Baby just like does this personal vendetta.
Oh yeah, I loved that.
And that's what kicks off the third act. And it ends up like Kevin Spacey dies, Buddy's girlfriend dies, Buddy goes on a fucking insane rampage, murdering tons of cops.
Yeah, getting shot himself and still going around.
Yeah.
And then to Baby, instead of just killing his girlfriend, he shoots near his ears to fuck up his hearing.
To fuck just because to like spite Baby, because Baby's so like acoustically
he even says
oriented.
to him like, you took something I loved away, I'm gonna have to take something from you.
That shit's
he
awesome.
could have just killed him, but no, he had to do something painful.
Yeah,
I fucking love that.
And it's like the fact that it's just like so solidly written and approached with like a we want to make this a good story perspective, that it feels like such a breath of fresh air compared to everything else that's been out in the movies recently.
I've got a weird opinion on the old guy, because I kind of wish he had been killed by Jamie Foxx.
Why?
Only because I felt kind of weird that he just
black on black violence. You just want to support your Fox News narrative.
Well, no, I just want black people to die.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay.
I just felt it was kind of weird that he left them there, you know? Like, why would... It does sort of make sense, and it just, like, yeah, it's just sort of like a power trip. You're just pushing this cripple to the ground, and you can't do anything about it. But also, like, why not kill him? Like, it felt kind of weird that he just didn't straight up kill the guy.
I don't know.
When he had every reason to kill him, because it would hurt Baby. He even fucking implied that shit to Baby.
Implied that he would kill him, yeah.
Yeah. Or even it was like, yeah, he's not moving anywhere now. Like, that could mean one or two things. Fucking tell me. So, I mean, I'm fine with him not dying. It provided an emotional scene when he gave him to the fucking old person's home, and then the guy signs to the helicopter, "Good luck." Yeah, good fucking luck getting this guy. Yeah, that was nice. But like the scene where they all take him to the diner. Like, I thought Jamie Foxx would actually do something right then and there, you know?
Yeah.
Which, you know, almost did, but still. That shit got me a little, oof. I was like, oh man, am I gonna see something I'm not gonna like?
What's her name's cool? The love interest? Yeah,
I thought that was actually a pretty nice love story.
Yeah.
It flowed so naturally.
Oh yeah.
Like you got it right away. There was nothing forced about it. The only thing that was forced was her compliance with his criminal activities, which was a little weird, but didn't ruin it for me.
Yeah, it's a little abnormal, but you know, whatever.
I get that her life is shit and she's looking to get out any way she can, but still.
I mean, he didn't really tell her that he was a criminal or anything.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's why it's a little jarring that she's so accepting of it. All she knows is that he drove people.
Yeah, I guess it would have been better if like we had like a more shocking like I don't know if I'm okay with this, and then Baby's like no, it's okay.
Yeah, just a little bit. Like there was nothing though, and like I don't mean to hate on this movie because I don't want any bad things to be said about the movie, because it just blew my expectations. But like this should have happened. Like, I know there was no time for it necessarily, but like this should have happened before they escaped the diner.
Oh, where you've got conflict with her.
Yeah, there should have been a little bit of, at least of a struggle of her just not walking with you, because he's like, we gotta go, and she's like, oh, okay. I know you just shot a dude right in front of me. You know, you, my boyfriend, who's been nothing but a sweetheart, now shooting people.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And you came in with a black guy earlier.
Fucking dead to me.
Yeah. Oh, you associate with those people?
You associate with their kind?
Yeah, exactly.
People named John.
Last name Ham.
I don't know what his name was.
I think it was John Ham. Anyway, yeah. So I thought that was kind of weird, but it didn't ruin it for me because it was already.
It's such a minor.
They already had such a strong bond together. Yeah. I can kind of just.
You can kind of buy into it.
I can just kind of get over it. You know. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. It's a thing.
Like even if all of it was dredged up in court, like they had that montage where they're like, yeah, his old black deaf guy or mute guy was like, you know, testifying to his character.
Right, and all these other people were too. Like the old lady he stole the car from. He was like, yeah, he turned around, gave me my bag, and said sorry. Like, and it actually felt like he meant it. And then there's the bank teller. He's like, yeah, he tried to wave me away, like he was trying to warn me not to be there. Like, yeah. I'm glad all that little stuff that happened actually amounted to something in the end.
Yeah, because it shows the kind of person that Baby is. So like, I guess like even if like it wasn't even if there was some kind of drama between her finding out that he had a criminal activity.
Well, it still would have ended with them going out together.
Yeah.
I just felt like it would have felt more realistic, or maybe more whole.
Maybe she's just like a fucked up, you know.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, really, as far as I could tell, the only bad thing she has going for her is that she's taking care of her mom or whatever, and she's kind of stuck.
Yeah.
You know?
Getting
even though she seemed perfectly fine with just ditching her.
Yeah. Maybe it's like an endless jest situation where it's just like, I care about you because you're my family, but also fuck
I'm
you.
trapped in the furnace room.
The attic room?
The attic furnace room, yeah. Underground. The underground attic.
The attic is just constantly on fire.
Let me out. It's hot in here.
Let me in.
No. I'd rather be alone.
Let me in. The opposite of the furnace room is the rape room.
Let me in. No.
Help, I'm being raped. That's the rape room
Ow,
song.
my butt.
I'm being raped.
My butt hurts.
And on that note, we're done.
Finally.
Goodbye.
Jesus.